others that harbor the view that when you take this drug, it enables you to learn. It is a fallacy. If you're a student out there, that view has come, or you have harbored that view, I urge you that please erase it, take it out of your mind. It doesn't help. It doesn't come, in terms of learning. It doesn't play a role at all. Tramadol 250, Tramadol 225, or red is not a joke drug. It actually deteriorates your mental faculty. Within the brain, there's a structure called hippocampus. It is responsible for learning, memory, and a new memory formation. So when you go and sit by your book and start reading, it is that portion or that structure of the brain that assimilates the information that you are gathering, and it stores it. So when it gets stored, at the time that you need to retrieve it, then that structure, the hippocampus, will bring forth what you have learned.
Wow.
Now, when you take this drug, there are a whole lot of acid, various acid in this drug. We have sulfuric acid, we have hydrochloric acid, we have acetic acid, we have folic acid, we have malic acid, we have tartaric acid, succic acid in this drug called Tramadol 250 or red. So when you consume this drug, this acid in this drug end up shrinking that structure of the brain called the hippocampus. So when this structure is shrinked, it is crumpled, it is damaged, deteriorated. Which organ will enable you to store the information that you have read? So it is, I don't know, it's a lie. It is, force.
Okay, it is force.
To perceive that, or to have it in your mind that when you take this drug, it will enable you to read, to end it. Now, another secret about this drug is that when you take it the very first time, it just excites you, and that excitement is a short lived. Within just 3-4 seconds, minutes, it excites you at that era or that moment you've taken it. The rest all is depression mood. It then depresses you, it suppresses your brain, it inhibits your brain neuron activities, the activities of the brain. This drug suppresses it. That is how you see them at a point in time, you see them dozing off or feeling drowsy. Because why? They have already felt the excitement, that short-lived excitement. So the remaining all is about the side effect. So you see the person experiencing what is called general.
The side effect is even more than the benefit they think they
So you see the person experiencing general dizziness, drowsiness, sedation, and then sleep.
Mr. Kwampepe, I'll get back to you. I'll be finishing with you.
Let me also come in and add something small to it. You see, back in the days when we talk about people being in school, and then they want to really they want to remember some of the things that they learn, they tend to what we call the weed. You understand me? People think that when you smoke weed, it gives you that kind of a mindset for you to be able to store anything that you learn, and then you can reproduce it when the examination comes or wherever you find yourself that you have to reproduce it. But it's a lie. I've seen people who have smoked weed and gone completely mad. They've lost their conscience. They've gone completely instantaneously, immediately. It's not something that they've done it for some time. Immediately they smoke, they completely go out of control. They go completely mad. And nowadays, our youth thinks that as a young guy that you are coming up, you are supposed to perform in bed. When you have a woman beside you, you are supposed to perform well in bed. So they turn to this Tramadol as an alternative for them to perform well in bed. That is what their perception is. But you see, God has created us in a way that any human being, fully good health and sound body, don't have any problem to indulge in drugs before you can be able to satisfy your wife or anyone in bed. That is how God has made it. So it's a wrong perception.
Okay.
I completely disagree with it.
So all that perception is false.